Okay, Ottawa, we are back here with our NHL 23 BA Pro Series. So if you guys missed out on the last episode, we simulated about 50 games here with the Ottawa Senators, and we're just outside of a playoff spot right now as we speak. You see there, we're fighting with the Maple Leafs, the Red Wings, the Lightning, and the Bruins, but we are still significantly back from that wild card spot as the Rangers have 63, the Leafs have 62. We do have 2 games in hand, but that would only take us to 61 games, so we're there. If we go on a winning streak, we can do it. We can make the playoffs. So I want to give our guys the chance. I don't want to give up on the season. I know Bedard is in the draft, but I think it's more realistic if the Ottawa Senators were at this point in the season to try to give our guys the chance to play in the playoffs. So I did a little bit of pre-scouting. And I think I found a trade that might help us out just a little bit. It's not a massive upgrade. There was nothing crazy going on at the or like in people like in the what are they called, the trading blocks that people wanted to give up. But right here, the New York Islanders are an awful team right now. They have a very, very high losing record. So I was looking at people they wanted to trade, and I decided on Scott Mayfield right here. A massive body, 6'5", 223 pounds, and he's a right-handed shot, which we definitely need. He's a +2 on a team that's playing awful, so his defensive stats are not bad. You can see bottom left of your screen there, 86, 88, and 88 there for shot blocking and stick checking. Only 86 defensive awareness, but it's not awful. And his physical stat category is what I'm really, really impressed with. 90 strength, 88 aggression. Of course, when you're 6'5", you're looking at a big boy right there. He has 12 points in 55 games. Not awful, definitely serviceable on the back end there. He has 60 hits and 57 blocks as well, so he's a pretty big man for sure. And I think it'll make us a little harder to play against. Maybe it'll help us out a little bit. But what are we giving away in exchange? So look at skaters matching the block here. Who do they want? And we look down here at Igor Sokolov. In the real world, he might be a top 6 forward. He's also a big boy. He's a sniper in this universe with 89 shot power and 89 shot power all around. But his defensive stats are so awful and they're so strange. I just think that for this team, he just doesn't quite pan out for the team. And then also in exchange, we have to give away one of our defensemen, or else we're going to have like 8 up on the team. So I think I'm going to see if they'll take Nikita Zaitsev's contract, but if not, I'm willing to give up Nick Holden. He wants to leave anyway. He doesn't want a contract. We'll actually talk about contracts here in this video in a little bit. But yeah, then I would need, they don't have enough skaters on their blocks. We'll take, oh no, I'm not taking Panic. Panic has a 1-year deal. We'll take this guy, Fashing. So here's the trade here. Scott Mayfield coming to Ottawa in exchange for Igor Sokolov and Nikita Zaitsev, a serviceable player who can replace Mayfield for this year, and Igor Sokolov, a prospect in the system, and a team that is awful right now. They're looking for prospects. Scott Mayfield, they're looking to ship him away, and they're looking to ship Fashing away just as an extra piece. Will it go through? I'm not sure if it will actually. The trade value looks a little bit in their favor. If not, I'll give them like a 5th round pick or something. Will it go through? Trade rejected. The Islanders could start a deal based on what you want from us, but you aren't where you need to be in value offered, nor are we particularly interested in what you're selling us. Okay, so I'm willing to give up a pick here, especially in the first couple of rounds. Picks are not, or the first couple of years, sorry, picks are not that valuable because your scouting isn't great. So I'll give them the Nashville pick here. I think the trade value is in our favor now. Let's see. Will they take it? They accept it. We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in New York Islanders, so we are accepting your trade offer. So good trade there, I think. Yes, I will do the rosters and such. Let me just edit the AHL lines. Yeah, I'll do all the rosters off screen, but I think that works out for us. But I'll see you guys when the lines are fixed up. Okay, so now the NHL lines are looking a little bit more serviceable here. I would like some extra depth, to be honest. The 4th line is not looking great, but we can get some guys in free agency next year for that. But the defense is looking a little bit better here. Instead of 80s all around, we have 81s now. Travis Hamonic is still a 79, but Nick Holden will be scratched for now. So we have Shabbat, Brandstrom, Mayfield, and Jake Sanderson. They fit in well together. A young kid with a 30-year-old, maybe Scott Mayfield, can teach him the ropes a little bit. And then Travis Hamonic and Artem Zub. Hopefully Mayfield will help out. I'll keep track of his plus minus. Luckily, the game actually tells us now. He's 23 penalty minutes and stuff. So we'll keep track of that and simulate a few games here. And then if things still aren't going our way, I'll look to make another trade that I had in mind, or maybe I'll look to sell off some pieces, because if we're not in a playoff spot by the trade deadline, I think we'll have to, go for a lottery pick. And maybe not a top 10, but, just try to get as low as possible to get as good of results as possible. Anyways, I'm going to simulate here while I'm talking, and let's see what happens. Let's go down here to Montreal. This Montreal game and see what's going on. So that's a win there. Oh yeah, and I also signed some guys to free agency, just some young players that can help us in the AHL down there. Nothing big, just 25-year-old guys who I signed. So I'll get them playing. Okay, here very interesting here. This was a guy that I was looking at actually, Sean Walker. I was looking at him for a deal. I'm just gonna do this live with you guys. Sean Walker, he's making 2.65 mil for 2 years. He fits our top power play. He has 87 defensive awareness, 85 shot blocking, and 87 stick checking. He's a good defenseman. He's plus 13 on a, he hits, he blocks shots. How good are he's a plus 13 on a team that's 500. So those are very encouraging numbers. I'm just not comfortable giving away a second round pick, to be honest. I would need to give up too much value for that. What if we just did, instead of a second, I sent you, I want to try to find a deal, so maybe I'll edit this out, actually. Okay, so if LA would do this deal, I would be down for this here. So in exchange for Sean Walker, we'll give them Nick Holden, just a guy who can replace his spot, just kind of revamping our defensive core. Again, Nick Holden does not want to come back. And then we would give them this prospect, Thomas Hamara, or however. He's 18 years old. He's a medium top 6. He could maybe crack the NHL, but on a minor league deal, not really doing much down in Kitchener with the Rangers. So it's a guy that I don't think will grow. Sean Walker is a guy who we could use right now. Throw him in the, in there for maybe top line minutes, maybe bottom, middle 4 minutes. I don't know. If they'll do this deal, I'd be down for it. If not, that's okay. Maybe I'll send it a 7th later on. But they came with me with the deal. I'm going to counter because I didn't want to give away a second round pick. Second round picks can be useful. And we're a young team still. We don't want to give away our future. So let's see. Sean Walker, will it go through? Trade rejected. Are not interested in your counter proposal at this time. Okay, what if I do a 6th round pick next year? Huh? I feel like it wasn't very close though, so I don't know. We don't really have many picks either. Okay, I'll do 6 next year, and if they don't take it, they don't take it. Trade accepted. Oh my gosh. Okay. I like that trade for us. The defensive core is revamped. We'll see if we can make the playoffs with it. Let me do the lines. Okay, and the game just simulated 2 games instantly, and we didn't get Sean Walker in there, so that's really tough. We lose both these games here, 6-3 and 5-2 in convincing fashion. So that's really not good, but I'll have to do the lines now. Okay, so I put Sean Walker in here. The defensive core just getting increasingly better here, guys. So I'm liking how this team is looking right now. And now, if I was, if I wanted the team to improve even more, I'd give us some 4th line depth here. These guys are making a lot of money for 4th liners, 1.5 mil and 1.25 mil. Not a lot for 4th liners, but a lot for 77 overall 4th liners. Oh, also I forgot contract extensions. Let me show you guys contract extensions here. View contracts. So there are a few people who we want to get back. So Alex DeBrincat, obviously we want to get him back, but he wants $10 million next year, so we'll have to deal with him in free agency. Also, same thing with Erik Brandstrom here. He wants $6 million. And what is he doing for us? He's getting us 20 points in 54 games. That's not $6 million worthy for a defenseman, my man. I'm sorry. Okay, Scott Mayfield wants an extension here. And he's a nice guy. He'll take 2.3 mil for 3 years. I like that. That's way better contract than what Nikita Zaitsev was on. And same thing with Zub. He'll take 2 years at 2.25 mil, which I think I might actually want to do. Derek Brassard is in a similar boat. Yeah, similar boat. 2 years, 1.5. But I think I might send him to free agency and we'll negotiate later. JBD doesn't want a contract. He wants he'll take a $2 million deal for 3 years, which is not bad, actually. for an RFA there. And then Shane Pinto as well wants like, we could give him 4 years at 1.5. So I'm gonna give these guys contracts, and I'll just skip to when I do it, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna give Artem Zub. I'm gonna offer him 2 years at 2 million. We're saving five and a half, or sorry, $500,000 here from his current contract. We'll offer him that up. See what he thinks about it. For Derek Brassard here, I'm gonna wait for free agency for Derek Brassard. Same thing with Travis Hamonic. You're not doing anything for us, buddy. Jacob Bernard Docker here. He wants the extension. He wants 3 years at 2 mil. I think I'll wait for free agency with him as well. But Shane Pinto, I want to get Shane Pinto locked up here for 4 years. So 4 years at 1.35 maybe. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, so we can get him for 1.35, but I think I want to do 4 years at 1.4 million. Hopefully he'll grow in 4 years, and if he doesn't, we can trade him away. If he doesn't grow in like 2, 3 years, we'll trade him away. But I think this is a good contract for him for right now. Same kind of deal as like Alex Formenton. So we'll offer him that, and then that's going to be it for contract extensions for right now, I think. Yeah, everybody else is just kind of whatever. So that's it for contract extensions right now. Let's continue simulating and see if this team can turn it around. Hopefully we can, but those 2 losses in a row when we didn't have Sean Walker in the lineup, they're big. Yeah, see, now we're 5 points back and we have no games in hand, so that's pretty rough. But we'll see if we can rally back, young team, get our legs under us. Let's go here, boys, up against Chicago. Easy decision, Zub extends. Easy decision for Shane Pinto extends. That's big news there. The core of Ottawa sticking around, hopefully. Get us a win now. 5-3 win. There we go. Yes, there's 2 in a row and an overtime loss. 3 in a row. Oh, boys. We're getting back, and now we're only 2 points away from Toronto. So I don't think I'm going to make any more trades, guys. I'm going to let this team rock. I'll go into the trade deadline, though, and we'll see what's available. We have a few more games, though. Let's win them. Come on. Yeah, 6-2 win. Yeah, 4-1 win. Oh my God. And your Ottawa Senators in the bottom right-hand corner are in a playoff spot. We have 72 points in 61 games. We're in a playoff spot. Let's go, boys. That's a great, great feeling to have right there. 33, 22, and 6 are your Ottawa Senators as we creep into the trade deadline today. Oh, we're going to continue being a conservative buyer. So that'll be our trade status here. And let's enter the trade deadline and just see what's available. I'm not sure if I'll make any trades. But yes, Patrick Kane, of course, is available. Ryan Ellis, John Klingberg. I could have told you this from the start. It's always the same, guys, in year number 1. Josh Norris, they have for us because of his contract, probably. We're not going to trade Josh Norris, so don't worry, boys. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at all the available players and just look for some depth for us, like some 80 overall. Hang on. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Okay. Josh Norris. I don't want to trade Josh Norris, though. I know he has a crazy deal for this game, but he's a medium top 6 playing in that. He's a good second liner for us, though. Oh, my God. But Goss just is a good player. We're getting older, right? That's the thing. We are getting older. And for 2 defensemen, I wouldn't want Troy Stetcher. I'd take him out of the deal. And I don't want to give away these picks. See, it's tough because Josh Norris has a crazy contract, but he's 23 years old. He has decent shooting in this game. He has good defensive stats for this game, though. He can be a first-line penalty killer for us. And he fits the second line fairly well. I just don't want to give him away, man. Goss I know he would help us out, but we don't need another offensive defenseman. We already have Eric Brandstrom. This guy doesn't fit on any of our lines. He's making 4.5. We need to sign Alex DeBrincat next year. I just talked myself into it. We need to sign Alex DeBrincat next year, guys. We can't do anything crazy here. And again, another contract here that we're taking on. But this one, we're actually getting assets. I'm not giving away Josh Norris, though. I'm going to decline it out of the trade block. I'm going to take Josh Norris off of it because I'm not trying to give him up. I'm not trying to give up a second-round pick either, to be honest with you. So we'll leave it like this because I don't want to give away Josh Norris. I know we're getting a lot of trades about him, but I just can't do it here. So let's look at any depth forwards that we could take with like 1 year, just rental guys that could maybe help us make the playoffs, like 2 ways. I hate that it always does that. Trade alert, here we go. Sebastian Aho, a 3rd-round pick and a 4th-round pick to the New York Rangers. So a trade in New York for Matthew Robertson, a 2nd and a 3rd. So a New York trade right there, just some pieces moving around. Let's see. Any decent priced 1 year guys? Craig Anderson we could bring back. We are having a goaltending trouble, I'll tell you that. But no, so I'm just going to sit here, look for trades that are happening, and I'll get back to you if anything interesting happens. Chicago has traded Jonathan Toews and Jack Johnson to Minnesota in exchange for two prospects, man. So Jonathan Toews is off of Chicago here. That's crazy. So let's look at their roster now. Or what is it? Is it the trade summaries? Trade summaries. So I want to see, did I miss anything else here? Oh, Kevin Shattenkirk has gone to Minnesota from Anaheim for some picks. What else here? Justin Braun went to Washington for some picks and prospect there, and everything else is the same. Okay, Carolina making moves now for Max Domi. They get so Chicago trading away Max Domi and Jonathan Toews. So let's go look at their team because now they're just in absolute shambles right now, aren't they? All right, so Chicago, their forwards now, they have Patrick Kane and then 80, they drop off so far, man. Oh my gosh, Patrick Kane 93 and then 81, 81, 81, 80, 80, 70. This is nuts, dude. They do not have a team here in Chicago. Okay, on defense though, they have a decent defensive core, 86, 82, 81, 80, and then 78. So it's pretty bad here in Chicago, boys. Peter Mrazek trying to hold down the fort there at the back end. Yeah, that's rough. Chicago is looking rough. Anyways, big trade there. Chicago gets rid of Jonathan Toews. Anything else that's happening, though? Let's see. The Detroit Red Wings just traded Simon Edvinsson and a third-round pick for Ryan Pulock and a fourth and a fifth. So New York Islanders selling off Ryan Pulock for Simon Edvinsson. That's a big trade too. Okay, boys, so with 15 minutes here left in the trade deadline, I just want to go back into the trade summary and show you guys what happened while you were gone. So, New Jersey Devils making some moves here. They picked up Alex Alexiev for Ryan Graves. And then, oh yeah, big trade here. Detroit, they traded away they got John Klingberg, but they traded away a second McIsaac, 2 seconds and McIsaac to Anaheim. So Anaheim just getting some draft capital. Also here, Damon Severson going to New Jersey for Owen Pickering, basically, and then some pick swapping around there as well, and then some other trades there as well. The trade deadline is now complete. We did not make any trades. Our trade deadline was early February, but we have just won like 4 in a row or so. So let's continue simulating here. So the trade deadline summary. Here we go. Here. Anything of substantial or anything substantial here to look at? Yeah, Ryan Pulock to Detroit from New York was a big one. Yeah, I'll just let you guys look at all this stuff here. And yeah, Chicago throwing away or giving up Jonathan Toews and Max Domi there, so their forward core is in absolute shambles. Other than that, though, nothing big, really big happening. Connor Zary moves from Calgary to San Jose. Some picks, some prospects, and some depth players all moving. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we'll just get the trade alert right now. Ryan Pulock and Simon Edvinsson swap teams. And that's the only blockbuster trade that they're calling it for this one. But anyways, we have to get back to the regular season. Here we go. We're up against Columbus. It's trade deadline day. We kept our team intact. Hopefully that will yield good results. I'm just looking for big games. This Toronto game is massive right here. So we'll simulate down to the Toronto game. Let's hope we can get some wins. Here we go, boys. Come on. We lose against Columbus. We lose against Chicago. We win against Seattle. Bring the winning streak back now. We lose and then we win again. We lose. We lose. See, right there, we might have just got ourselves out of the playoffs right there. No, we didn't. We're actually in a divisional playoff spot even after that stretch. What is happening, dude? My God. The wild card race is insane right now. You see that? The wild card race is 77 points for Carolina in 67 games. Carolina's in a wild card? Dude, what is going on? The Rangers and the Blue Jackets are at the top of their division here. So this is a massive, massive game against Toronto. It's a 4-point swing. It's a 4-point swing. So we need to win this game. We haven't been winning. I just want to make sure that our best overall goalie's in the net. Alex DeBrincat, do your thing, man. I need you to step up for us in this game. Oh, this is nerve-wracking for sure. This is nerve-wracking. Okay, no. It's going to be Talbot in the net. But Talbot has the worst numbers, but he's the better overall. It's all about overall in the slow sims. So what's been going on in the defense, man? We've been getting shelled out here. -8, -7, 9, +17 for Sean Walker. On our team, he's a +4. I'm not changing him. -3, 0. So Scott Mayfield's a -2 on the team. Maybe I have to throw him up there with Thomas Chabot for a little bit. I don't know what to do, boys. Because this is a big game. We have to win this game. We absolutely have to win it. Oh, I'll check the forwards too. Hang on. I know this is taking a while, boys. I just want to get through this. It'll be a relatively short video, to be honest. Probably about 20 or so minutes. Bro, Tim Stutz is a -18? Timmy, come on. Oh, that's disappointing. 11 minus 5 plus 5 minus 19. Oh, this third line is not getting it done. I might have to put Shane Pinto onto that fourth line. He's listed as a fourth line. Okay, I'm gonna put Shane Pinto on the fourth line. He's getting first line penalty kill time. I know, boys, but we need to win. We need to win games now if we want to make the playoffs. So here we go. Let's jump into this one. We are at the Canadian Tire Center, guys. We can win this game. Yes, they will both be simmed. I don't care. Come on, boys. We can do this against Toronto. First period. Oh, yes. Derek Brassard, after being promoted to that third line. Genius coaching decision. And Claude Giroux gets one on Ilya Samsonov. Here we go. Second period now. Still 2-2. Come on, Cam Talbot. I put you in the net for a reason over Anton Forsberg. You can do this. They have the stars, but we got this, boys. Come on, power play, kill it off, penalty kill, penalty. Shane Pinto in the penalty kill. But Mitch Marner is going to get one on Cam Talbot. 10 minutes. Bro, the refs are feeding them this game. What are they doing? Oh my gosh, shots 30-28 for Toronto. 2-1, 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 1 minute, and Ottawa takes a huge win, not letting that game get into overtime, winning it in regulation, all thanks to that, man. Cam Talbot there, 967 save percentage, and Derek Brassard getting the go-ahead goal for us, giving us the momentum. Good job, boys. That's a gritty win right there for Ottawa. Let's go. Woo! Okay. We're in the East for a little bit here, so all these games are actually pretty important. Any more important than the others? The Panthers are decently large game, but not really. What about the wild card race here? The Penguins are a pretty big game as well. Boston, yeah, Boston's light years ahead of us. Tampa's also light years ahead of us. So let's just sim here. New Jersey, yeah, they're a bad team. Okay, so let's just get over here. We play Toronto again, and it's once again in the Canadian Tire Center. Let's jump to that one. Here we go. Come on. Big games in the Eastern Conference. We lose. We win. Win again. No, we lose. Come on. We can do this, boys. We win. Nice. We win. Okay, that's a good Eastern Conference stretch. That's a good Eastern Conference stretch. And our gap increases here. We're playing Toronto, and we're 6 points above them, but we have a game in hand. So maybe we're only 4 if they win it. And where the wild card is 1 point behind us, so in the Metropolitan Division, but we are in a divisional playoff spot right now. Ottawa Senators. There's how many games left of the season are there? Hang on. I'm getting hyped now. There's 7 games left of the regular season. We go 500, and we probably make the playoffs, boys. Oh, I'm getting hyped now. Here we go. We're in a fairly, it's a competitive division, but it's not all that wait, is it? It's deep, but it's not all that strong, our division right now. So this is a huge game. You guys know I love to do it. Let's jump into this one. We're in Canadian Tire Center. Oh, I'm so pumped, boys. Here we go. Come on, just like last game, guys. Just like last game. Here we go. First period in the Canadian Tire Center, 0-0. Okay, I'll take that. Cam Talbot, if you're between the pipes. Anton Forsberg, I don't care who you are. I need a good game out of you, my man. Here we go. Second period, 2-2. Okay. Nicholas Aubé-Kubel gets the first one. Josh Norris ties this up. Mitch Marner scores a power play goal to get his team back with the lead. Then Alex Formanton snipes one on Ilya Samsonov with 56 seconds left in the period. Shots are fairly close here. And Austin Watson, the fourth liner there with Shane Pinto, is going to get one for us. Give us a 1-goal lead. Kill that penalty off, boys. Yes, we do. Halfway through the third period now. Ottawa Senators up by 1. Only have 24 shots on the net. But Derek Brassard, oh, the depth comes in clutch in the simulation, man. And we once again bury the Toronto Maple Leafs. Wait, hang on. I'm so dumb. Why did I say that? No, it's okay. We bury the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Canadian Tire Center. Aubé-Kubel does his best, gets 2 on the night, but it's not enough in Ottawa. Maybe they win the season series with that. I don't know, but that's a massive game for us. 4-point swing once again in our favor here. Formanton with 2 points, Aubé-Kubel with 2 goals, and Derek Brassard scores a goal of his own as well. Good job, boys. That is a huge game. Chase Howard-Chuck has been injured with a broken rib. Just replace him. Thomas Chabot. Oh, no. Thomas Chabot has been injured with a sprained ankle. His estimated return is April 8th, 2023. Team's lines must be edited. You don't say. That's a huge injury, dude. Oh, no. What do we do? Do we give it to Jake Sanderson? Do we give it to Artem Zub? Oh, man. I got to figure this out. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so that is an awful injury to have happen right now, but we've decided to go with the lines looking like this. Brandstrom and Walker I hope you boys can handle it up here. It's rough. You're 83, 82 overall. You're nothing to be delighted about, but we have to work with you for now. Sanderson, I didn't want to give him first line time. He doesn't give us chemistry anywhere. So I didn't want to give him first line time. It might be a little bit too much for him right now. We have him still with Scott Mayfield. They've been playing well together, so why not just keep it going? And then Travis Hamonic I've put with Artem Zub down here on that third pairing. On our power play, I just decided to throw Brandstrom on it instead of Shabbat. Four-man power play, just kind of the same thing here, just replacing Shabbat with defenseman. Penalty kill is kind of looking a little rough now. This used to be Thomas Chabot, now it's 81 overall. Jake Sanderson, second penalty unit. We have these two here, give us a +1. That's great to see. And then third penalty kill, Travis Hamonic out here on defense. He has fairly okay defensive stats, though. Like, he shouldn't really hurt us too badly. You know, they're fairly similar to other guys on the team, so I hope that can work out for us. But that's a massive injury to have happen. Luckily, it isn't like a season-ending injury. Although, well, the season's almost over, so it's pretty close. He'll come back in a few games, fully healed, hopefully around, for the last 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 4 games of the season. Yeah, I want to take this one game at a time now, boys. Here we go. Simulate up to the Carolina game. All these wins are massive. Now we need them. We lose, but no team really makes that much ground on us. We're still in a divisional playoff spot. We're 6 points above the Red Wings and the Panthers. So this Panthers game is actually pretty hefty game here. Is Carolina a big game? Carolina's a big game for them, but not really for us because we're in a division. It's just our division that we care about now. So here we go, Carolina. We beat Carolina. That's big. They're points. We're getting points. We're getting close to clinching. I don't want to say anything. I just did, but come on, boys. Who is this? Florida? Florida's big, right? Yeah, so if we win this game, are we in if we win? If we win, they'd only be able to get 8 points. If we win this game, we're almost guaranteed a playoff spot. So this is a massive game. Here we go. We win. Oh my god. Okay, and multiple people are eligible to be dressed. Okay, yeah, I'll do this. Hang on. Let me come back. Okay, boys, we have Thomas Chabot back in the lineup. We're looking good now. He came back at the right time. He's fully healed too. Wanted to make sure of that. So here we go. Up against Tampa. They're already in the divisional playoffs, but just give it to us. Just give it to us. Why not? Come on. Just Yes! And Ottawa have clinched a playoff spot here with 94 points in 82 games. I don't even care anymore, boys. Let's get to the end of the season. This has been such a massive success for the Ottawa Senators, and we end up winning. Has everybody played 82 games? I'll go through the league. I'll go through all that jazz. Yes, everybody has played 82 games, so I'm going to go through the league. This is massive for Ottawa. Oh my god, massive sigh of relief. I was so scared to come down and record this video, but man, has it paid off. Holy, I'm pumped right now. Yeah, Eric Brandstrom wanting $7.5 million. I don't care, man. We're not giving you that. That's ridiculous. So I'm so pumped up right now. Let's go look at the league leaders. First of all, the individual stats for your Ottawa Senators here. Alex DeBrincat did his thing. Only 26 goals. He's a bit more of a playmaker, I guess, in this in EA simulation, but 76 points for him. Love to see it. 71 for Claude Giroux, 70 for Brady Tkachuk, 52 for Matthew Joseph. Big breakout year for him. Is that a career high? It must be, right? 52 points? Yeah, career high by a mile. Oh, yeah, this is AHL. Yeah, career high by a bloody mile. Plus 13 as well. Love to see that. Tim Stützle, only 48 points. But remember, he was a minus 18 before. Now he's only a minus 12. So 48 points, not what I want to see, but it's okay to me. You're still young. You're an 87 overall. You'll grow in the offseason. I'm not worried about you. Josh Norris, 46 points. Decent for what you do in this universe. Drake Batherson, 45 points. Good stuff. Thomas Chabot, 39. I always think that defensemen never get the respect they deserve in EA simulation, man. Derek Brassard, good season for him, 33 points. Shane Pinto, 28 points. Eric Brandstrom, 28 points. Sean Walker, 27 points. What a pickup Sean Walker was. He was a +5, and he had 8 points in 28 games here. Not a crazy point pace, but a +5 is exactly what we need in our team, man. Did he throw his body around a little bit there, too? Yeah, he did, So this was exactly what I need. Thank you, LA, for trading him to us. They came at me with the trade, and I was like, I wasn't sure whether I should do it or not. But at the end of the day, I was like, man, I think this will make us get into the playoffs, and it did. So that makes me super happy, man. I'm very, very happy with that. Goalies, I'm very disappointed with. Let me tell you something. These stats are pitiful from Cam Talbot. 34, 26, and 3 with a shutout. I know you want an extension, my man, but playing like this, I don't think you're getting unless you're asking for like $1 million. That's ridiculous. 903 save percentage and a 3.08 goals against average. Anton Forsberg, good numbers. 915 save percentage, 2.77, respectable. Good numbers for EA for sure. Okay, now let's look at the league leaders in all these categories and see who's taking home what trophies. Nathan MacKinnon taking home, what is it, the Hart? The Hart trophy, right? Is the most points or the most valuable or something like that? Taking home the Hart with 54 goals. He might be taking the Maurice Richard as well. 49 assists and 103 points. Good for him. Yes, and he is taking home the Maurice Richard. Patrick Kane with no help, with 81 overalls on his line, is getting 48 points. That just shows you, man. That guy's a monster right there. Ovi with 48 as well. How close did he get into Gretzky? Now he's, what is he, 70 points away? Just under 70 points away? Good for him, man. It's crazy. Nobody thought that was going to happen. Okay, for the Norris now is going to go to Miro Heiskanen getting the Norris. What the heck? Cale Makar down here with only 63 as a 94 overall. That's what I mean, man. The defense never actually performed the way that they should. Miro Heiskanen, good for you, brother. But I'm not sure if this is very accurate. Okay, goal-wise, 15 goals is pretty good for a defenseman. 21 goals for Dougie Hamilton. Well played, Dougie. Good stuff. A lot of forwards don't even reach 21 goals. Okay, goalies now. Who's getting the Vezina here? Igor Shesterkin again. Looks like it. 41 wins. So the highest wins was 41 this year, and I mean it's good year for sure. 41 wins, 911 save percentage, and a 2.68 goals against here. Maybe Carter Hart has something to say about it. 915, 2.68, but it probably goes. Ooh, Thatcher Demko maybe? Demko always simulates like an absolute god in EA. 923, 240. But I think Carter Hart might win with 41 wins. That's a lot of wins on the season for you for sure. And then rookie skaters, who's getting the call there? Is it Shane Pinto? I don't think so. We demoted him to the fourth line because we wanted to make the playoffs. We have made the playoffs. Let's see who it's going to be. Shane Wright. That's funny. Shane Wright wins the Calder here. 50 points. Minus 17. 12 penalty minutes. It's a good rookie year. It's a good rookie year for sure. Owen Power down here with 32. Matty Beniers with 30. Has Matty Beniers already surpassed 30 points this year? I'm recording this on, I'm recording this on January 25th. Has Matty Beniers literally already surpassed 30 points? He might have. I think he has. Has he? I don't know. I can't look at it right now. Shane Pinto, 28 points. Lucas Reichel, 28 points. Lucas Reichel, I think he's going to be an underrated player, man. I don't know. I just have that feeling, you know? Anyways. So that's it for goalies. Now, any rookie goalies doing anything? 3 assists for Felix Sandstrom. Respect. Jesper Walted also had an assist there. But no, these goalies aren't getting anything. 917 for Arvid Soderblom. Maybe somebody to look at. God damn, bro. This guy simulates good. Okay. But anyways, so those are the stats for the players. Now looking at the team stats here. Who's taking home in our division, actually? Who are we playing in our division? Are we playing Boston? No, we're not. Detroit's playing Boston, right? All right, sorry about that, boys. So looking in our division, that's what it looks like down there. Actually, who's the losers of our division? Montreal. Oh no, Montreal, another 28 win season. Oh man, that's tough. In the entire league, the Colorado Avalanche are the President's Trophy winners, man. Boston was trying. 50 wins on the season for Boston as well. 107 points there. New York Rangers, Tampa Bay, Nashville with 100 points. 48 wins on the season for the Nashville Predators. Good, well played, man. So Colorado with the Presidents. Who is the most goals for per game? I mean, obviously, dude, Nathan MacKinnon, Cale Makar, Mikko Rantanen, Gabriel Landeskog. I know Alex Newhook always simulates well on these types of things. Crazy, crazy team right there. Goals against now. The worst in the NHL was the Dallas Stars. RIP. The best was Boston. The Boston Bruins here, 2.59 goals against, and Vancouver 2.59. So Linus Ullmark and Thatcher Demko getting it done for their respective teams there. Where did our goal against come back down to earth? A little, 3.11, but not as low as I wanted it to be. I mean, it's the 5th worst in the entire league. Or is it the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5th worst in the entire league. So that's something we definitely have to look at in the season. What about penalty kill? Or sorry, power play. What about penalty kill? 23% for the Colorado Avalanche. Where are we? We are near the bottom, eh? Yeah, we're in the middle. So, and then shorthanded. We had a decent penalty kill, didn't we? We had a good penalty kill. Oh no, we're like in the middle too. Arizona with 91. Arizona with 91. Damn, bro. Vancouver, Nashville, Toronto, Anaheim, Toronto, Boston, Vegas, Philly, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. So we're actually closer to the bottom. We're actually really close to. Do we have the worst penalty kill in the league? What the heck? We had the 8th worst penalty kill in the league. So there's only 8 teams there, but it's 83%. I'm fine with an 83% power penalty kill, bro. I don't care. We have a 98 or 99.2% in total special teams combined, which is pretty good. Last 10 games we went on an absolute tear, 7-1-2. So you know what? Those are the stats for the year. Am I missing anything? I'll show you guys the draft. Actually, right now, I'll show you the draft rankings. Why not? And then we'll figure out who we're playing in the playoffs, which is crazy to say as an Ottawa Senators fan, man. That's insane. Okay, so we're making the playoffs, so we're not getting any of these picks. I was scouting, man. I was looking for players up in the draft because I was like, man, we might fall down. I might want to trade up, you know. But when we're in the playoffs, dude, we don't really care about the draft anymore. So here we go. Connor Bedard. Yeah, medium franchise. You guys know the drill. It's Connor Bedard. Damien Pascal here. 25 goals and 57 points in the USA East. Well done. Liga here player. Medium elite playmaker. High top 6. The 4th overall. Whoever gets the 4th pick that's gonna be a bust, bro. High top 6. That's rough. Dvorsky, I haven't scouted the Allsvenskan. I usually steer clear of it because nobody's really there. This guy's probably just medium elite. What do we think? Medium elite sniper? A minus. He has 8 goals. Probably medium elite sniper. If I was a betting man, that's what I would say. Two-way forward, medium elite here. Brendan is his name? Oh, Braden Yeager. Abel Seal, right defenseman, 6'4", 212 pounds, and he's NHL ready, similar to Zdeno Chara. At number 7. We could maybe trade Josh Norris in a first to get that. I don't know. Okay, down here, Zach Benson in the WHL. I think he's medium elite though, but I haven't quite scouted him. Cam Allen, Andrew Crystal. Andrew Crystal. I don't want to make fun of him, man. He's an actual person, you know. These aren't a high elite prospect here. No, he won't be high elite. He has a face. If they have a face, guys, quick tip. If they have a face, they're not elite. In later rounds, because he doesn't have somebody like randomly putting in elites for just actual kids, you know. So yeah, this is what the draft looks like. I'll look at it more in depth when it comes to draft time. Didn't really get much drafting done in this one, man. I did send out the scouts. I sent them out twice. I'll send them out again in May. Yeah, I sent them out again in May. So you know, it's a shame. Do we have any potential guys here? Well, medium franchise, obviously. Anybody like low in like the later rounds here? 2-bar medium elite is not quite as enticing as like other ones. No, there's nobody really crazy. The sticky EA menus, man. Yeah, all these guys are projected. Okay, low elite here at 155. I'm gonna pin him because that could be something. 3-bar low elite could be something. 5 years away. Yeah, we don't know. But yeah, I'll go through all this and I'll pin the guys who I think are worth it. Yeah, nope, never mind. He's going at 4, yeah. Yeah. So we'll see, you know, maybe these guys might be worth drafting here, you know, in the 300s, medium top 6, 2 bars, who knows. This guy could be worth drafting. So yeah, it's guessing in the draft in the early stages. But you know, you can find something every once in a while here. But yeah. So that's what the draft looks like, boys. If there's anybody you want me to draft, let me know. And now it is time. I think I've done everything that I wanted to. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we looked at all the leaders and stuff. Yeah, okay. So now it is time to advance a day and find out who we're playing in the playoffs here. Regular season has ended, and it will be the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, that's rough. All right, boys. So in the next one, we're playing Tampa. Ottawa's made it to the playoffs for the first time in 5 years, I think. 5 years. 5 years, right? 6 years? But no, it's 2023 in this universe. Last time was 2017 Pittsburgh double overtime, right? So yeah, 6 years. That can't be right. But 5 years. Five regular season. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now, boys. Anyways, in the next episode, we are playing Tampa in our first appearance in half a decade, you know. Ottawa coming out from the ashes, man. Nobody really thought, actually no, people did think we were going to be a playoff team, and we have delivered on that promise. So You know, we're going to look to take on and try to bully the veteran team here. Went to the Stanley Cup Finals 3 years in a row. It's going to be a rough one, but we'll look at their lines and all that stuff in the next episode. Without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know what to do. You've been on YouTube for long enough. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.